Hey everybody, welcome back to another Triple Hound video, and it's been a long time since we fulfilled a request for a custom Fortnite skin, and we got a request recently to make Padme Amidala from the Star Wars movies in her white outfit. And prior to the release of these relatively new soccer fan skins here, like the one in front of you, most Star Wars characters were actually really difficult to try to pull off. I did a video a while ago in which I did 2 or 3 Star Wars skins, but that were so, frankly, bad with the Boundless superhero customizable skins that I basically labeled the video, hey, here are 3 bad skins. And I had tried to do, I think it was Poe Dameron in a TIE Fighter outfit and a couple of other people that over time people had requested, and I just really hadn't had the tools in the game to make them, because the Boundless skins, which were the skins that I had been using for basically everything up until that point, were so limited. They were cool, but they were limited. They were always wearing skin-tight outfits, and you could make different patterns and stuff on them, but you couldn't put anything with texture or anything that resembled like real clothes on them. So people who wanted to see like Han Solo, there really wasn't a way to make Han Solo per se. And since then, a lot of the characters people asked for have been added to the game as official real crossover skins, like in fact Han Solo himself. So there was really no need to go back and try to make some of those guys with these new soccer fan skins with so many more color options and texture options on their outfit. But I thought this request to make Amidala was kind of a nice way to get back into that type of thing. And as you can see, I did it. I made a custom Amidala Star Wars skin here in Fortnite with a preset. And you may be looking at it and going like, well, this isn't perfect. And it definitely is not perfect, but I'll kind of talk you through why I decided to do the things I did with this skin, and yeah, I guess without further ado, let's get into it. So to start with, I used the Net Protector skin, which is this sort of female skin with all of these different color options. As you can see here, there are like stripes and different colors on them. You can have the scarf on or scarf off. You could do a couple of different things with their hair, color their hair, you can make their clothes shinier. And on this page, the important thing is to turn the scarf on. So if you can see, obviously the version of Amidala that this person is talking about was in this sort of pit with monsters. She ended up through the course of that battle as getting her shirt ripped, and you know, her character is sort of commonly known as having her midriff shown. But that outfit originally has sort of a big scarf cloak type thing that's on, and this actually looks pretty good once you color it right. And spoiler alert, the vast majority of the color choices here are going to be white, because that outfit is almost all white. Also, you want the donut bun as hair, which this actually looks pretty close to the haircut she's got in that outfit. So far so good. The scarf on, donut bun hair, you don't need any hair tint, and no metallic off. But then instead of choosing one of these pre-arranged color sets for a different country or whatever, go and change the different things individually. Use pattern on the vest. Use the first one for vest, which is just basically gives you one color for the torso and a separate color for her arms. When you start to go through the colors, you want to do the top white. Second one, you want to make gray. And the reason for that is that if you look at pictures of her, she's got these like silver bands around her biceps, and there's no way to do that exactly. There's no way to get a silver band around her biceps here, but you can put a little bit of silver on her upper arms, so that's what I decided to do. And everything else here is white, so top zipper white, top 3 white. Make everything white except top 2. For the scarf, you want to make everything white. If you turn any of these colors on, you will start to be able to see stripes and I think llamas or something. Yeah, there you go. So you want to make sure all of these are white so that effectively you can't see anything other than white. Similarly, the gloves, just make them white. For the pants, we got some decisions to make. So the pants themselves, you make white. The pants detailing, I made white. Socks too, all the way down here at the bottom, I made white. But if you look at pictures of her, she has like this ever so slightly off-white belt and ever so slightly off-white, I don't know if you want to call them socks or boots or something that sort of covers her leg up to the knee. And so we have to decide how we want to reflect that ever so slightly off-white, like cream type color. I decided to go with yellow, but you may decide that yellow is way too powerful or stands out too much, and I think that's a reasonable decision. You could go with this pink color, which is a little bit more subdued. It has more red in it than I think the actual Amidala color does. So you may decide to go with this pink. I think that's closer. You want to use that secondary color for your socks one and your pants belt. Another option, I guess, if you wanted to do it, would have been to make it gray, just to make it match the arm sleeves. This one is really up to you how you want to capture that, but there is a cream colored secondary color on her lower half, which is it comes in a belt color, and on her, I guess they're boots. I decided on yellow because again, it was I thought my closest option, but if you decide to go with pink or gray or something, then by all means. Boots, nothing fancy here. You basically just want these things to disappear, make them all white, or maybe all whatever color it is you chose for her socks to make it so that everything below the knee is the same color. Either way works. Moving on to her preset, the only thing I really am married to is the Sentinel for a wrap, because it has that off-white and, in this case, gold, but something closer to a light secondary color. I think this is pretty perfect, at least in terms of a color match. I gave her the Vanguard Squadron X-Wing, again, mostly giving her Star Wars stuff. Her boyfriend slash husband slash fiance, Anakin Skywalker, is of course a fantastic pilot, so I just gave her an X-Wing here. A gaffy stick as a harvesting tool. No reason, I just wanted to give her a Star Wars pickaxe, and this one kind of jumped out at me. I know this is a Tusken Raider item. She's not a Tusken Raider, but I was just kind of looking for different Star Wars things to give her. You could certainly decide on a different Star Wars pickaxe. Give her the Sith Trooper Blaster, because she does end up with a gun while wearing this outfit, sort of fighting in a battle. And this was the way I could give her a gun kind of at all times. Obviously, in the game, she'll have a gun on her. Other options, you could put R2-D2 as a back bling, and he wouldn't be totally out of place here, or one of the other Star Wars type back blings, but I went with the gun. So yeah, that is how I made Padme Amidala in her white clothes. Amidala is really one of the characters who has yet to come into this game. Star Wars has a ton of characters already in it that are official crossover skins, like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader and Kylo Ren and Rey. And really, there's a whole bunch of characters that are Star Wars characters that are already in the game, and Amidala is just not one of them yet. So we got a request to make Amidala, and here you have our version of Amidala. Please do like and subscribe. Check us out on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, even though we don't really post all that much on other social media lately. And yeah, give us more ideas for different skins we can make. We've got a lot more skins in the game now that are customizable with different colors and patterns, and so it's not just the Boundless skins anymore. We've got different options that we can use to make custom skins. So if you've got ideas, please do let us know. I always have to say this, we don't make every single request that comes in, as many of you know, but we love to see the ideas, and if it's somebody we think we can make, we try to. So leave your comment below. See you later. Bye-bye.